The Israelites cried to Samuel for a king, and it broke God's heart, because God was their king. But he created people with a free will, so he let them have a king. But first he warned them one day they would cry out to him because of all the bad things their king did. Samuel was sad to listen to the people, but God helped him choose a man that stood head and shoulders above the rest as a king for Israel. His name was Saul. He fought many of the enemies of Israel and was filled with the Spirit of God. But one day, Saul disobeyed God. God wanted him to defeat the enemies of Israel, but Saul disobeyed God and listened to the people, and saved many of the animals of the enemies to sacrifice to God. God was angry. He didn't want animals from the enemies. He wanted the Israelites to love and obey him. Saul was so happy after he defeated the enemies of Israel, and he was happy to see Samuel after the battle. Samuel was so mad. Why'd you disobey God and save these animals? God doesn't want them. He told Saul that because he rejected God, God had rejected him as being king over Israel. Saul was so sad. He grabbed the cloak of Samuel and begged Samuel to talk to God on his behalf. Saul was so sad he listened to the people instead of God. But Samuel told him that God rejected him from being king, and a new king would be chosen to replace him.